Okay, guys, so in my last video, we were talking about gluten in rice, and I was uh, talking about how rice doesn't contain gluten, but it contains, well, we saw an article that says it has a protein that mimics gluten. Now, check this out, guys. And this goes to show you how there are a lot of half-truths. This is another example of a half-truth. According to this article, all grains contain gluten. Basically, that's what it seems to be suggesting here. I'll leave it in a link. But that goes back to what I was telling you guys a few days ago when I said that grains were really not for human consumption. They were for animals. I told y'all anything you have to process is not really for human consumption. So I feel like what they had to do, when I say they, I mean, I don't know. Remember with mammals, how do you feed these mammals? You gotta give them rice, you gotta give them grains, right? But when you come to a certain level, you gotta understand, guys, that humans were not meant to eat grains. And of course, there are gonna be a lot of people who disagree. They're gonna say, man, the Indians were eating corn, and Mexicans be eating corn for thousands of years. But does that mean it's healthy? Especially the type of grain that we're eating now, which is not the same grain as we were eating back then. As far as I know, people were eating wild rice, which, according to this article, wild rice is the only rice that don't contain gluten or gluten-type protein. You got black rice. I think black rice, purple rice is the same way. And then, like for the corn, the Indians, they weren't eating like yellow and white corn. They were eating, I think, like different, like a black corn or purple. It had color to it. Now nothing has color to it. Everything is white. You see what I'm saying? Which means that a lot of the nutrients have been stripped out of it. So I just came on here, y'all, because I want to show y'all more proof of half truth. This article is going to straight up tell you all grains have gluten. And I told y'all a few days ago that grains cause inflammation. Okay? So when you take grains out of your diet, you're going to notice you're going to have less inflammation. And it don't matter what illness we're talking about. It can be from A to Z, from acne to God knows what. You know what I'm saying? It causes inflammation. Eating grains do. See? So I'm gonna leave this article in the link, guys, but it just backs up what I said, what I've been saying. See? So I'm not gonna look like a lot of people out here as I get older. I'm just simply not. And people are gonna look at me weird. A lot of people out here think it's natural to get all fat in your 30s and 40s and 50s. They think there's nothing natural about that. That's just years and years of eating stuff that you really not supposed to be eating and causing all kind of inflammation problems. That's all it is. Check out the link, y'all.